Hey Gina, my name is Corey Schneider and I'm an SEO expert. And what that is search engine optimization. And I just was looking for some lawyers in the Spokane area and I stumbled across your site and I read a little bit about you and I love what you're about and your site looks clean and nice. And I just wanted to shoot you a quick video here and give you a couple free tips today on how to position your site a little better where more people are going to be calling your number and you're going to get more clients coming in and more money in your pocket. So let's get right to it and let's jump in with it, okay? So everything starts with Google, okay? You probably know this. When people have an issue or a problem or they're looking for a service, Google is their solution, okay? And so it's important that we position your website in areas where people's eyeballs are going to immediately, okay? Otherwise, you're not going to be maximizing your practice, your firm as much as you could. Okay, so let's see some more. Let's type in some words that people are searching hundreds of times a month and are very valuable keywords. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with this: Spokane lawyer. Okay, Spokane lawyer. That word and variations of that word is searched hundreds of times. So you got Spokane lawyer, Spokane attorney, attorney Spokane, all different variations of that word, many times searched. Okay, and what we call this is their buyer keywords. Their clients very interested in booking, and they need a lawyer. They need an attorney to represent them. Okay, so very valuable stuff. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you tips on how to position yourself in this arena today. And the reason why this is so important, this is called Google Local Listings, okay? It's called the 7-pack. And you see how the address is here, as well as the phone number, and then your business website and name, and then the Google Plus account. This is so important because most of people are searching from smartphones these days, 60%, okay? And when you are in the local listings, not only is it the first one, but it's so convenient on phones for people because one click, they're immediately calling you. One click and their address is synced into maps. Faster, quicker. We live in the 21st century. People want answers quickly and they want them now. They want to resolve their problems very fast, okay? So if you're not positioned here, you're losing out on potential revenue, no, for sure revenue. You're missing out on a lot of money, a lot of people you could help, change their lives and represent them, okay? So with that said, I'm going to give you tips for this, but let's first locate where you are at, okay? I believe you're on the second page. Let's see where you're at. Okay, yeah, so you're on the second page here, okay? So you guys have this nice site you've paid money for, and most likely paid money for, okay? And I'm going to use an example for you really quick. You have a nice site that is kind of like a billboard. You've paid money for it, but right now you're 2 miles off the highway being on page 2 for this keyword because 75% of people don't go past the first page of Google. So if you have this nice billboard and you're not on the highway, right, that funnels into Spokane, and you're not right there where all the eyeballs can see it, how are you going to get the phone ringing more? Right now you're 2 miles out in the boonies, and every once in a while you have a straggler, wander along on the second or third page and find you, okay? I mean, ask yourself, when you're booking a service or looking for a restaurant or whatever it is, do you ever go past the first page? Most likely you said no, okay? So with that said, that's the reason why you want to be up front and center here, and we're going to start with this, okay? So let's get right to it. So Google, everything starts with Google. What you've already done is you've already listed your business with Google Plus, okay? Or sorry, Google Places, excuse me. And it's google.com/business. I just want to show you for the video. Get your business on Google for free, okay? You've already done this, okay? And what it looks like, and I can show you really quick right here. Where is it? Oh, it's right over here. I can show you what that looks like. Okay, you see your address right here? See the teardrop and how it looks the same in your business name, your website, the address and phone number. It's the same as that local listing pack. So you've already registered your business with Google. So you're one step ahead. That's great. I've seen you're on Yahoo Local as well. That was the next step I was going to tell you. I'm not sure if you're on Bing. If you're not on Bing, make sure you're on Bing Places. You just type in Bing Places here. I can show you really quick. Bing Places, okay? Typed it in. It's bingplaces.com exactly. You go here, get started, and then you fill out the little profile. You put some pictures up, a description, and then your name, address, and phone number, and a link back to your website. The kicker is, the key, it's very crucial that you don't mess this part up, is you want this info to be the same. You want the address, it has to be exactly the same. You spelled out West and Avenue, so therefore, you have to spell out West and Avenue on those other sites, because Google's an algorithm and they respond and reward people based on consistency. And if everything's exactly the same, that's how they read things, okay? So that's what you want to make sure. So once you have those three done, which I believe you already have the first two, if you just got to make sure, double check if you have Bing or not. Once those three steps are done, the next step, the next tips I'm going to tell you is you want to go over to a little tool called whitespark.ca. And what this tool does, based around the keywords of your choice around your niche, it'll pull up websites and directories locally and nationally where you can list your business for free in more places. And the more places you're at with your info and address and a link to your website, it's good in Google's eyes. They look at one link from another website to your site as a vote, and your address on another website as another vote too, and they will reward you for this. So you click this thing right here, local citation finder. Okay, you're gonna click try it for free. I'm gonna log in because I have an account. Okay, and then what you're going to type in here is the info. It's fairly simple. Spokane, Washington, okay. Then you're going to do key phrase is lawyer, and then what we're going to do is Spokane lawyer. You could do any variations though. You could do Spokane attorney, or best Spokane attorney in Washington, anything. But right now we're using this as the example, Spokane lawyer, because it's searched the most too, okay. View search results is what you would do. I'm going to go here to my search results because I already have one loaded to speed up the process. You see over here 36 places you can list your business. This is called citation sources areas. Okay, Spokane lawyers, we're going to click on it and see it pulls up the 7-pack that I just showed you. You probably recognize all these names. They're your competition. Okay, so the name of the game is go list your business in more places than them. Okay, so the most they have is 10 in one area. You're going to want to go make sure you totally outdo them, and you're going to go do 20, 25, 30, okay? And you want to make sure, though, you want to double check before you list your business, make sure you're not already there, okay? Because Google hates duplicates. You want to make sure your info is the same, like I've already said, name, address, and phone number, and you want to make sure you don't duplicate on the same directory or website. Google hates that, okay? And they will ding you, okay? So make sure you do that. So once you do this step and you outdo your competition, you'll start to float up here and you'll snake one of these spots. There's a couple other tips where you can get more votes to your website. And what I mean by votes is other links that are a little more authority that will really assure keeping you glued here to these top 3 spots right where everyone's calling. That's kind of a little more advanced. Let me know if you want me to go into depth more on that with another video, okay? But for now, this will do. This will get you results. This will get you here. This will get your phone ringing more and more money in your guys' pocket and your firm's bank account, okay? So that's what we're trying to do here. With that said, I'll just come on over here for one quick second, okay? And the last thing I'll say is, when I tell this, this information to you, I'm giving you guys is extremely valuable, but I can see where you guys might be too busy, or even if you could try and have your secretaries do it, just make sure they get everything right, because it could be detrimental if you kind of mess it up a little bit. But say they're too busy and you're too busy and you want some extra help with this, feel free to fill out or click on the tab below, the discovery form. Fill out a little more information. Tell me a little bit more about your guys' business, and let's see if our goals align. And if you qualify to work with me, I'd be more than happy to. And I get results for my clients, and I do a job well done, and I get the phone ringing more. I get more clients calling you guys and coming in the door. Okay, so if not though, if you want to run with it yourselves, I'm glad this information helps you. I'm just out there trying to help the next business owner locally. I'm a local to this area. I'm just next door neighbors to you guys. I live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So if you ever need some extra help with this, give me a ring. If not, I'm glad this was beneficial. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.